season or week 4 finale. Excuse me, I'm not sure why I said almost said season 4 finale. It's the week 4 finale, and we got a good one. The Bills and football team. Bills not doing so good. They're at 1-2. The football team's at 3-0. And if the Bills lose this game to the football team, they might not get a chance to make the playoffs. They're going to join that list of teams that may not get a chance to make the playoffs. They won the 2019 national championship. They made the playoffs, but were eliminated in the first round.
Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
And now they're hoping that they don't fail to make the playoffs this season, as here's the kick, and we're underway from FedEx Field. Here's the return. Dak Prescott, a new name here in town, as him and Josh Allen swapped places. Real quick, I gotta fix the depth chart, because for some reason it likes to mess up. The Bills acquired Dak Prescott and said they would be willing to trade Josh Allen. So Josh Allen is on the Cowboys now, and Prescott is on the Bills as Prescott takes the snap. Here he goes to throw, and it is caught. Stephon Diggs went back to the Lions, so
Gabriel Davis. A 28-yard
Bills only have a couple
first down Bills.
Good receivers, as him and Cole Beasley will reunite, and Prescott's going to get sacked by Sweat.
Montez Sweat. Dak Prescott sacked. A loss of 11 yards.
That was a loss of 11. Down. Second down and 21 now. Prescott. He's got to get back to avoid that rush. Incomplete.
Prescott on the keeper. Intended for John Brown. Incomplete. Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
Sends it deep down the field. It is caught. And a first down again. Deep pass. There to Davis. That's 2 deep passes to Davis. And Singletary with the rush, and he's going to get stopped at the 7.
Singletary, the Bills ball carrier. Thomas Davis on the tackle. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7
Prescott
at the 7-yard line.
Incomplete.
Prescott on the
Could
keeper.
Prescott win the Bills another national championship title?
Incomplete.
We'll have to see. But he's got to get them to 2-2 tonight to have a chance.
Yards to go.
And the head coach of the Bills said, even if Prescott does not get us to the there's a touchdown from the Bills. Prescott to Beasley, but even if
Prescott's pass
Ron Rivera, or not Ron Rivera, excuse me, I
Touchdown,
can't think of his
Buffalo.
name off the top of my head,
Tyler
but
Bass
the head
for
coach
the
says
extra
even if
point.
Prescott cannot get us
His kick
to the
is
playoffs
good.
this season, he's always
Makes
got
the
next
score
season to
Bills
try.
7, Washington nothing.
It's
Tyler
7-0.
Bass to kick off
And here's
for
Bass
Buffalo.
to kick off. Here's the returner, and Alex Smith has done a nice job to this point. His team is 3-0.
On the return.
And he's going to try to make them
Washington
4-0
will take over
tonight.
first and 10 at their own 33-yard
The Chargers were
line.
unable to make it to 4-0. Could we see the football team tumble too? Other teams like the Lions, though, and the Browns and Chiefs had no problem getting to 4-0, as this is going to be a touchdown. So he slides into the end zone at the last second, and Washington quickly
Touchdown, Washington.
answers with a touchdown. This to tie the game at 7. It's good, and that makes it 7-0. Or
His
7-7,
kick
excuse
is
me.
good. That ties the game at 7.
Cardinals were able to get their second win, and we will give you more information on that on the Cardinals-Chargers game at the half. And what was ironic about that game is the Cardinals and Chargers played each other in Week 1. The Chargers won 38-20, and then they lose tonight. And it was devastation for the Chargers as there's a big pass caught by Davis. Prescott batted away and incomplete.
Prescott on the keeper. Intended for John Brown. Incomplete. It's now
intended for Brown as he hands it off to Singletary, and Singletary only gets 2 yards before he stops.
Number 26, Devin Singletary, the ball carrier. He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
And it's picked. So Collins intercepts the ball for the football team, and now Smith and the football team will take the ball back the other way.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
There's the handoff and rush, and he's going to get to the 24 before he stops.
Antonio Gibson, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Pass is intercepted by the Bills, and they will take it the other way. So this is an interesting quarter. Bills throw a touchdown. Washington answers. Bills throw an interception. Or the football team intercepts the ball. And then the Bills just intercept it from the football team. As Prescott fumbles the ball and Washington falls on it.
Alex Smith sacked. A fumble on the play.
Not sure why he said Alex Smith, but okay. But speaking of Alex Smith, he's back out on the field 2 seconds after he just turned the ball over. So there's a rush for 3 yards.
Antonio Gibson, the ball carrier, brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And before this should be an interesting game up until that final whistle this evening, or this morning, this Friday morning.
Logan Thomas. That's good for a Washington. 1st and 10
Smith
at the
throws for a
39-yard
first
line.
down. It's caught. And that should bring the first quarter to an end. So we're all tied at 7
It's a gain of 8.
as one quarter ends.
At the 31-yard line.
Here we are for the second quarter, 2nd and 2 for the football team. And what was ironic about that first quarter? Buffalo throws a touchdown. Washington answers. Buffalo throws an interception. Washington then throws an interception. Then Buffalo fumbles and turns the ball back over to Washington. And Washington has driven it down the field so far after that. And that's intercepted by Poyer.
Intercepted by the Bills.
This might be an interesting game.
Take over
I don't know at this point who's going to win.
Their own 12-yard line.
Prescott. Quick pass. He's going to complete it. And the defense there for the stop after a gain of just 1.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 13-yard line.
Looking, he's going to fire, and it's going to be intercepted, and this is going to be a touchdown. And the celebration into the end zone for the score. Meanwhile, Josh Allen's team got their first win of the season. They defeated the Colts 41-31. The Cowboys are now 1-3, and the Colts are 0-4. And here's the PAT attempt, which is good. 14 to
The
7.
kick is good. Makes this Washington 14, Bills 7.
So 14 to 7.
To kick off for Washington.
Here's the kickoff. This should be an interesting halftime report. As that's returned to the 28, and so far it's been interception, fumble, interception, interception. Yeah, a couple interceptions and a fumble for Buffalo. But the head coach of the Bills is confident that Dak Prescott is the answer.
Singletary, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Prescott hands it off to Singletary, and Singletary is dropped.
Devin Singletary,
3rd
the ball
and 8.
carrier. Brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
And the head coach of the Bills made it clear. And there's a deep pass, so Prescott's good with those deep passes, and this might tie the game. No. But anyway, he said he doesn't care if they finish the season 1-9. He said he believes in Dak Prescott starting next season. And the only reason he said that he doesn't care if they finish the season 1-9, because Prescott's only been here for about pretty much a week, a game, and that's this game right here.
Prescott's pass complete to Dawson Knox. It's a loss of 1. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
And that's almost intercepted. Instead, it's incomplete.
Incomplete. Intended for Tyler Croft.
3rd and goal.
It's 3rd down and goal from the 5-yard line.
And 3rd and goal from the 5. And a quick pass to Dawson Knox. He has a touchdown. I'm not sure if that is a touchdown.
Prescott's pass complete to Dawson Knox. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Washington calls a
for the
timeout.
extra point.
Oops. And Washington is going to challenge. If he's in, that means they have 1 timeout for the
previous play is under review.
Final 2 minutes and 36 seconds, but yeah, it looks like he's shy. And he's in for the touchdown. He is in for the touchdown.
After review of the play,
Tyler Bass for the extra point.
Which I'm not sure why, as he was pretty much down shy there. That should have been a field goal attempt instead of an extra point.
That ties the game at 14.
Meanwhile, Dak Prescott got another touchdown.
Tyler Bass to kick off for
Here's
Buffalo.
Bass to kick away, and Washington has 2 minutes and 36 seconds to drive down the field and kick a field goal or get a touchdown to take the lead going into halftime.
Danny Johnson on the return. Washington
nice
takes
return,
over
and here's
1st and
Smith.
10 at their own 37-yard line.
They only have 1 timeout, so you got to use it wisely. If you don't use it wisely, there's always the spike, but you want to make sure that it's a good spike and not a not a spike that's going to get you an intentional grounding call. And they also have a 2-point,
brings up 2nd and 2,
which will come after this play. Smith airs it out, pass is caught, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. 14 apiece at the 2-minute warning. So from the 11, with 1:57 to play until half, there's no way that the football team ain't going to score, unless if they turn the ball over. And he stopped at the 9, so he got a gain of 2.
Complete to Logan Thomas. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Bills' 9-yard line.
And a catch And he's out of bounds at the 8. He's spun a couple times there, so that doesn't surprise
Smith's
me that he's out of
pass,
bounds.
complete to Kelvin Harmon. Ruled out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
And he's out at the 5, so this should be a
pass,
field goal attempt, and it will be
complete to
22-yard
Logan Thomas.
attempt.
Dustin Hopkins on for the field goal.
This for the 3-point
A
lead.
22-yard attempt.
And it is good, so 17
The
to
kick
14.
is good. Makes this Washington 17. Bills 14. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
And he stopped at his own
Andre
28,
Roberts on
and
the
Prescott
return. The Bills take over 1st and 10.
has a minute 17
At their
to
own
either match what
28-yard
Washington did or get a touchdown for the lead at the half. And he almost throws an interception, and that would have not have helped any.
Intended for Dawson Knox. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
There's a 1st down, and then he's going to get stopped at his own 44.
Prescott's pass, complete to John Brown. A gain of 16 yards. And the Bills' 1st down.
Prescott looking, he's going to fire, pass is going to be caught at the 30. They are in field goal range to kick this. They just got to make sure they save enough clock to do so. Don't forget, they also have a timeout, and he throws incomplete.
Prescott
So that
on
stops the
keeper.
clock right there.
Intended for Devin Singletary. Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Prescott is going to get sacked, and this will put him out of field goal range and bring us to halftime.
Prescott sacked. A 15-yard loss. It's 3rd
So
down.
Washington has the 3-point lead at the half, and we'll be back at the halftime show right after this. Alright, welcome to the halftime report. And we're going to get started here with some first half highlights. And then to conclude it, we'll talk about some scores from the other two games this evening. Well, let's break it down for you. So, this was with 5:57 to go in the first. You see Prescott. He steps back, passes, it is caught, you see there. Then at 5:26, Prescott was sacked. Prescott, you see him looking, he's going to get, brought down right there. 4:45, here's a pass to Gabriel Davis. Again, the same receiver, deep pass, and he catches it. 3:38, here's a pass to Cole Beasley for the early lead. Here's the kickoff, and it's returned for 28 yards. Then here's a Alex Smith pass for a 67-yard touchdown. See him get free of all them tackles and then just takes off. 3:13, here's a pass for 42 yards to Gabriel Davis from Dak Prescott. Here with a 2:07, here's the interception by Landon Collins. Now with a minute 30, Alex Smith throws an interception. Then here's the Dak Prescott fumble. And Washington jumps on it. 44 seconds, here's a Alex Smith pass to Logan Thomas. 15 seconds, here's a pass for 8 yards. That was to Harmon. Alright, here we go in the second quarter. There shouldn't really be too much. Yeah, well, 5:31, here's a pass for Poyer. That's intercepted. And then Dak Prescott gets intercepted by the football team. See him throw it, boom. And there's a touchdown to make it 14-7. Then here's a 20-yard kick return. Then here's a pass from Dak Prescott to Gabriel Davis. This goes for 67 yards this time. You see it's another deep pass. Then how about this? 5-yard touchdown to Dawson Knox. This to tie the game. Which this is where I said it should not have been a touchdown. Because watch this. You see, he's clearly down outside the end zone, so I'm not really sure why that was a touchdown. Meanwhile, here's a 27-yard kick return. Then here's an 8-yard rush by Gibson. The game's all tied at 14 at this point. But then here's a pass for 3 yards. That was to Logan Thomas. And then here, to take the lead, Hopkins' kick is good. And that makes it 17-14. Here's the kick return. Roberts. Ooh, I'm not sure why it was that close, but here's Dak Prescott passing to John Brown. That's caught, and he's brought down. Then here's a pass to McKenzie from Prescott. That's caught. And then with 16 seconds, Dak Prescott is sacked for a big loss. And he disappeared for a minute. And that put them out of field goal range and sent it to halftime. And some scores from earlier this evening. Well, the Seahawks defeat the Titans 40-27 to improve to 3-1 and make the Titans fall to 2-2. The Cardinals, who lost in Week 1 38-20 to the Chargers, turned around, beat the Chargers 63-23 to improve to 2-2 and make and hand the Chargers their first loss of the season, which makes the Chargers fall to 3-1. As we get you set for the third quarter of play. Well, welcome back from that little halftime break, and here's Bass to kick this one away to start the second half. Just a 3-point deficit for Prescott and the Bills. The football team's trying to go to 4-0. And the Bills are trying to stop them so they can at least get back in this one. They're 1-2 currently. As there's the rush. And that is good enough for 5 yards.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
There's a pass. That is caught out of bounds.
Smith's pass, intended for Logan Thomas, incomplete.
And when we get to the playoffs, I have decided that we're going to live stream some games of the playoffs on here and the Twitch. But in the games leading up to the playoffs, that will be played. Those will be played over on the Twitch. And the All-Star game between the Legends and Elites will be played right here on this channel. Because it's only fair that we do it on the same channel that we broadcast the National Championship on. Which the National Championship will be broadcast on Twitch from
Logan Thomas.
So in fact, the All-Star game, the All-Star game will be broadcast on here, and then we'll do the National Championship on Twitch. And then during the off-season, we'll do a couple replays here on this channel. I'm going to try to get it as close, a commentary as close as possible. And the game, pretty much, I'm going to try to get it at the same score.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 4-yard line.
2nd and goal at the 4. And that's incomplete. Could have been intercepted there.
Smith's pass, intended for Logan Thomas, incomplete.
Smith says we've came too far for a field goal, and that would only give him a 6-point lead. So, out of bounds at the 3. Are they going to kick the field goal? Oh, they're going to go for it. Smith. He sees an opening and he's going to have a touchdown 3 yards out.
Alex Smith.
This will put the lead out by 10 if they get the extra point.
Dustin Hopkins on for the extra point.
And in Week 1, the football team won 24-14 against the Seahawks. That's the only loss Seattle has. Seattle improved to 1-1 in Week 2, then went to 2-1 in Week 3 after beating the Falcons, handing the Falcons their first loss. And now they're currently 3-1 as they beat the Titans. And he returns that to the 28, and that's where Dak Prescott set up shop.
The Bills take over 1st and 10.
Down 10.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Bills do?
Here we go.
Prescott looks. He's going to fire to Davis, and that's going to be intercepted. And you don't want to do that.
Kendall Fuller.
As Fuller intercepts it, Ron Rivera's there to show his proudness.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hands it off. Here's the rush. And a nice gain there by Gibson.
Antonio Gibson, the ball carrier. He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Smith looking, airs it out for the end zone and a touchdown.
Calvin Harmon.
So a 31-yard touchdown to make it 30-14.
Dustin Hopkins on for the extra point.
There's Hopkins for the extra point. It's good, and that
The
makes it
kick is
31-14.
Makes this Washington 31. Bills 14. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Here's Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
Andre Roberts on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
And here's the Bills after throwing the interception. And now, instead of just a 10-point deficit, and there's another interception. Instead of just a 10-point deficit, it's a 17-point deficit.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
And this might go to a 24-point deficit. And it will. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Washington.
As there's a booth review.
The previous play is under review.
He had it. It's a touchdown. And we're going to be starting something new. Starting next Summer League season, the 2022 season, we'll be playing a Hall of Fame game, just like they do in IRL before the first preseason game.
Dustin Hopkins on for the extra point.
And we'll put the 32 teams on a spin the wheel map.
Good.
And the 2 teams that the wheel picks will play each other in the Hall of Fame.
Bills 14. Dustin Hopkins to kick off for Washington.
There's Hopkins, and it's 38-14, 24-point deficit. And he's stopped.
Andre Roberts on the return. The Bills take over 1st and 10.
The Bills have not
at
scored
their
since
own
the second quarter.
29-yard line.
I don't think they're returning home next week.
Prescott's pass complete to Tyler Croft. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
And he's going to get stopped.
Number 26, Devin
Third
Singletary,
down
the
and
ball
6.
carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
Oh, he has the first. And just
Prescott's
barely.
pass complete to Dawson Knox. An 8-yard pickup. 1st down, Buffalo.
And that's incomplete.
Prescott's
So
pass
Buffalo gets the first down, and
intended for
quickly it's
John
2nd
Brown.
and 10 for them.
Incomplete. Kendall Fuller there on the coverage. Devin Singletary, the ball carrier. Michael Kendricks made the
Third
tackle.
quarter is getting ready to
A
come
loss
to
of
an
2
end.
yards. And it's 3rd down.
Well, lucky for them. They still got time for a comeback to happen as they get that to the
Prescott's
40.
pass complete to Cole Beasley. A gain of 21 yards. 1st down, Bills.
And starting next week, we'll be halfway through the regular season, as that does it for the third quarter.
That's the
Back
end
after
of the
this.
3rd quarter of play with the Washington 38, Bills 14.
back for the fourth and final quarter. And we're ready to get underway. 14-38, Washington leads. And that's caught. Boy, a first down. Incomplete.
Prescott's pass, incomplete. Intended for Cole Beasley. Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Singletary.
Prescott's pass, complete to Devin Singletary. It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Singletary goes to the ground.
Pass, complete to Devin Singletary. A gain of 9 yards, and the Bills' first down.
There's Prescott looking. There's Beasley with the catch.
Prescott's pass, complete to Cole Beasley. It's a gain of 8.
So it's looking like a trip to 4-0 for the football team.
At the 4-yard line.
And a trip to 1-3 for the Bills. The toe drag at the 1.
Prescott's pass, complete to Cole Beasley. 1st and goal, Buffalo.
Prescott says even if they lose this game and win the others, he hopes that they will get a spot in the playoffs, so hopefully not too many teams have very good records.
Landon Collins. Dak Prescott sack.
Oh, 14 teams can make the playoffs, and let's say only 7 of them are 8-0, or excuse me, 10-0, 9-1, and 8-2. Then 7 of the 7
complete. It's 3rd down and goal at the 3-yard line.
Prescott. Incomplete.
Prescott's pass, intended for Devin Singletary.
He throws incomplete. They have a chance to sack them for a safety.
And goal at the 3-yard line.
They still have a chance for a safety.
Montez Sweat brought him down. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs. The football team could run out the clock.
Antonio
So far they are.
Carrier. Tackle made.
They're trying to win this thing
38-14.
38-14.
4 yards on the pickup.
If they run the clock out, they can do just that. As there's a first down. That should bring us to the 2-minute warning.
J.D. McKissick. That's good for a Washington. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This should bring us to the 2-minute warning, and it will.
Antonio Gibson, the ball carrier.
So 38-14 at the 2-minute warning.
A gain of 9.
It's a good game so far. Washington leads. Oh, here we go. Final 2 minutes, and Washington's going to try to run out the clock. Nice gain there.
Peyton Barber. That's good for a Washington. 1st and 10
Washington
at the 40-yard
says
line.
if they finish the season with a good record and get eliminated from the playoffs, that's going to be a disappointment.
J.D. McKissick, the ball carrier.
McKissick, the ball carrier,
He was brought down by Quinton
it's a result
Jefferson.
of a 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
A nice gain there.
That's another Washington. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
1st and 10 from the 48. And he can't go anywhere except the 45.
Antonio Gibson, the ball carrier.
So it's only a
Tremaine
gain of
Edmonds
3,
on the
but that's
tackle.
okay. It's running the clock
It's a
out.
pickup of 3.
Dak
Brings
Prescott
up
knows he's
second
not going
and
to see the
7
ball
at
again
the
in this game.
45-yard line.
So he'll have to do
J.D.
things from
McKissick,
1
the
and
ball
3.
carrier. Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Well, tomorrow here on the channel, it's another episode of GTA 5 Live PD. 9 p.m.
Antonio Gibson.
And that does it.
That's good
38 to
for
14,
Washington.
the final.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Washington 4-0.
Tonight's finals.
Buffalo
Washington
1 and 3.
38. Bills 14.
Well, that does it for week 4. And the Washington football team improves to 4-0 and drops the Bills to 1 and 3 by defeating them 38 to 14. We'll get one last look at your final score here, and then it's so long. It's a win for the Washington football team, as we say, so long.